my Facebook family. Tonight's topic is what to do when you have a problem with somebody. It's a topical thing for me because I'm actually navigating a difficult situation and these come up, these happen, right? So, what can we do? Maybe this is someone in your personal life, maybe this is someone that you work with, but I want to encourage you that this is normal. It's normal to have situations where there might be friction or you might be having trouble communicating, and there are steps that we can take that are logical and simple that can help you move through them in a way that is methodical and will give you the result that you want, right? So, the first thing is to check your communication. I always try to think, what am I bringing into this conversation? And am I bringing back a past mistrust or trauma? Am I bringing back a personal issue I had with this person at work or a work issue I had with this person in my personal life? What is it that I'm bringing to the table just to be sure that if I'm the issue, I check it? Now, what's going to happen is that most of the time, women and women that are nurturers are going to default to that. This is only a check. It's like a check gas light. If the tank is full, keep on rolling. It doesn't mean that that's the issue. And I don't want you to stop there. I want you to then check your energy. Is this somebody that just irritates your soul? Is this somebody who just every time you're around them, you're like, here they come? And they're fine with other people. It's you. And so you have a personal conflict that you need to kind of level up. There's something you're overcoming. That might help alone by itself. You need to document everything because sometimes we tend to minimize things like it's not that bad. And then when you start to unpack what's actually going on, it's hurting the mission of your organization. It's hurting the goal of your business. It's hurting your interpersonal interactions. It's hurting your family energy, whatever it is, personal or professional. You need to be honest about the impact it's having. And if that impact is substantial, you absolutely need to act. It's your responsibility. I would invite you to move away from complaining. I'm not saying don't report. I'm not saying don't document. I'm saying don't complain incessantly. If you've complained about the same issue in your life, at work, in a relationship, or about yourself for more than 2 weeks, you're making a choice. You're making a choice not to change something, right? Have you changed tactics? Have you changed your choices that you're making? Let's say I want to lose 5 pounds, but I'm not changing my diet. I'm not moving my body more. I'm not hydrating enough. I know all the things I'm supposed to do. If I'm not doing them and I keep complaining, oh, I just wish I could, that's breaking a promise to yourself. And that's not helpful. This person at work is driving me crazy. This person at work is driving me crazy. This person at work is driving me crazy. That doesn't help anybody. It's not helping work. It's not helping you. It's not helping the mission. We need to deal with these issues and move on because we deserve to be happy. They deserve to be happy. And work deserves to see the results that they want to see. And every moment this is happening is taking away from that organization's mission. I would also say that we need to set expectations clearly and communicate consequences and then hold boundaries. Let's say there's somebody that you're interacting with and they're not getting you work on time. Make sure in writing you have communicated to them, this is the product I need by this deadline. If this doesn't happen, we're going to have a meeting with our management to discuss why it didn't happen, right? And they might come back and go, I don't have the software I need to do that. I told you that. And you're like, I didn't know that. You never know what this sort of direct communication is going to uncover. It might be that they do miss the deadline. It's very important at that point to say, okay, I understand you're not able to miss the deadline. Please come in tomorrow. We'll be meeting with our boss to communicate why that didn't happen. And then maybe you need to let that person go. Maybe that person needs to go on a disciplinary action for 90 days to see if they can improve. Maybe you want to change their job, that they've been asked to flex out of their job description and they have neither the resources nor the tools to do what we're asking them to do. There are a lot of reasons why something might be happening that's not about us, right? It's about getting the job done. It's about getting the relationship stronger. So if it is, in fact, a personal relationship, it might be you saying, every time we make plans, you cancel. Every single time we make plans, you cancel. And if you cancel again, I won't want to be making any more plans with you. And I love you. I don't want that to happen. So why is it that you cancel? What can we do to help make that better? And they may just say, I'm sorry, my life is busy. There's nothing I can do about it. In which case, the next time they cancel, you just go, cool, no problem. Got it. Because if you set aside your time and they're taking advantage of your time by being disrespectful and not showing up or canceling every time, they're choosing not to spend time with you. That's okay. That's their choice. It's not a big deal unless you continue to allow yourself to be used, disrespected, and abused, right? So, how we respond is all we can control, but we can make concerted, strategic decisions, act with professionalism, with decorum, and with authority. Follow these simple 5 steps. The fifth step is going to be to give yourself grace. Give yourself grace if you're in one of these situations because it can be exhausting, right? If you feel like you're trying and you're trying and you're trying and nothing is happening, of course we want you to move through it and find a better way. In the notary loan signing business, one of the big issues is if you can't get someone on the phone. It's their closing, you're doing the notary, they're supposed to be available to answer questions, and they're not available for you or the customers. That's bad, right? So there's a lot of different things that can come up, and it's important for you to be able to have steps to follow and then to give yourself grace when you are make a little wobble here or there to make sure that you're making your everyday better. We should not have to and should refuse to, in fact, deal with consistent issues like this. We should be able to move beyond them, build something better, and work with, associate with, and hang out with people who respect our boundaries, treat us with, kindness, and do their jobs. And sometimes that's a rarity, and you don't need to be impacted by it. That's my hope for you. So you can check out our Facebook group, American Elite Notary, if you want to get more professional tips and tricks like this. I also have my Resilient and Successful Families group that talks about ways to hack working from home, building a business from home, and that's a lot of fun as well. I hope this has been helpful. I wish you no difficult conversations, and I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow, live around 5. As soon as my software works. It just wanted me to get to say goodbye one more time. Bye, everyone.